Got some heavy equipment going on over there. A lot of noises. I'm not sure what they're doing. Well, you can strip the leaves off. And you can see the beautiful Brussels. Again, they're kind of on the small side, but that's okay. I'm going to eat them. They're going to be tasty. We're going to be smoking this probably with mesquite or hickory chips, and then we're going to be doing bacon and butter. You've really got to wash them thoroughly, because even when you get all the slugs off, little worms like to hang out in the foliage of the Brussels. So besides just washing them under water, I like to soak them too. Soak them and then just work them. Work your hands over the Brussels under water, and then all the bad stuff will come off. It's definitely not something you'd eat raw. At least I wouldn't. We're gardening here, southern Humboldt County. It says growing zone 9B. So you really do get away with a lot. This area is really good for all the brassicas. It's also good for squashes. This area grows squashes like crazy. I still have a whole bunch of squash I'm going to be picking this year, you know. Most parts of the country, what do you think? Probably by October you're done with squashes? No, not here. When you look at a map, a zone map of the world, we share the similar climate as parts of Peru, South America, parts of South Africa, a little bit of the Mediterranean, part of the Middle East, like where Israel and Syria are. So what's really cool is if you're willing to experiment, there's a lot of different herbs and veggies that you can get away with growing that are not really traditional, you know, traditional American. So if you haven't done that, I'd encourage you to look at a map. What is your zone, you know? And then what other parts of the world are sharing that growing zone with you? Think of all the cool stuff you could be doing that you're not doing now. It's a pretty big deal. So these leaves, I think, are edible. I never eat them, but if you were in a pinch, you could. They're very bitter, which oddly enough means they're usually high in nutrition, huh? It's funny how that works. Slugs. Yeah. This top is full of aphids. I was able to save the other top though. Yeah, folks, I was not lying about the worms and the slugs. So what you want to do, if you can, after you've rinsed them, soak them for a few hours in good salt water, and you will be shocked what comes out, you know. So that's the good side, you know. That's the positive about buying them in the grocery store, because they pesticide the heck out of it, and so you don't see bugs. But you also, it's not as healthy, and the flavor of homegrown is always better. But if you're going to do homegrown Brussels, you got to do it like this, or else you're going to be eating your bugs and your slugs. So some salt water, a nice soak. I'm going to be doing voiceover, so it doesn't really matter. We got our Brussels all set up in these smoking trays. And then what we're going to do is we're going to apply a generous chunk of good high-fat butter. And then real Amish bacon, which is also high-fat. You want to make sure you don't put so much fat that it overflows. Cans of bacon are very important. Everyone should own them. A can of bacon has about 30 pieces of bacon in it. If you don't have this, go over to safecastle.com and buy a pallet of it.